see, there we go. Right turn. We're in a car, turning yellow. Ooh. Whoa! Let me get out of the way on that one. So, yellow. Ooh! All right, so what I see here is obviously it's a yellow light, so we should be in orange stage getting ready to stop and slow down, but it looks like we wanted to get through. We have a right turner, because we're on the left lane, so it's a right turner. But I want you to see, let's see if I can do this. I want you to see the weight transfer. So he was braking. So he's braking right there. You see how the weight of the bike is on the front? The weight of the rider and the bike is on the front tire. Gosh, I forgot how to. There we go. So watch the bike. You see the weight, and then he releases it, and then accelerates. You guys see that part right there? It's pretty difficult to see. So right now we have weight on that front tire, because you can see the taillight pretty high up, and the handlebars are they're closer to the front tire, and then right there. And you could tell by the lights too on the brakes. So we have brake lights, weight on the front tire, and then he releases and probably accelerates, and now we have weight on that rear tire again. And so he now finds the escape. It's interesting because you can brake and swerve. You're not going to swerve a whole bunch when it comes to braking. I'm over here, guys. Don't worry about it. You can see my arm. He's braking, and then he's like, I just needed that amount. I found an escape, and I'm going to find it. I'm aiming towards it. I'm accelerating into it, or just not even accelerating, probably just releasing the brakes because he needed to swerve. So he was braking and swerving. It's really interesting. Really interesting to see that. Wasn't smart, but handled it. All right, here we go. J Jax. Whoa! Anybody deal with this before? Anybody deal with this? Somebody riding that line? Oh, please don't crash. He's right on that line. Get some gear too, buddy. Night riding. Pavel K. Here we go. Riding at night. Whoa! Exactly. What was up with that? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, man.
It was only
Alessandro?
efficient and quick reaction of the rider that everything ended without a collision.
Ooh. Got lucky side of the vehicle there. So that kind of brings me up to this right here. I want you guys to see. Actually, nah. We'll do it. We'll do the lesson. We'll do the lesson later. Star Nova 76. Here we go. Whoa! Line of sight issue. We have the side of the vehicle. They couldn't see us. We couldn't see them. They made a choice. They got out. We handled it very good. So right here, we have the van on the right causing an issue when it comes to line of sight. We have a van right here blocking our line of sight to them in the intersection, but they're also being blocked to us. But we know it's an intersection because we have a turn lane here. We can tell people are coming around here. We have this person right here doing this. It's an intersection. We understand it's a crossroads. So we need to be in orange stage. We need to be prepped for these types of things. And it looks like he's starting to, because he's got his hands reaching for the front brake. Let's take a quick look. So he's covering his front brakes very good. And now we're going to start squeezing. So it looks like he was kind of resting a little bit, but he reached a little bit more. So as soon as he saw the side of the vehicle peeking out, we went into red stage. So part of planning your ride, like I said, is to locate this hazardous situation. We're assessing it is a relevant threat because they're moving out, and we have to navigate through it. Progressive braking is going to be something super helpful in this situation, which is what he's doing. So he's squeezing that brake, squeezing that brake, squeezing that brake. Handled it. Handled it. Star Nova 76, we have another intersection, orange stage. We have left turner. Okay. Moving on. Starting over again. Another intersection issue. Found a swerve. Look forward. Look forward. Yep, you got him on camera. Very good. XJ going through here. We got lots of sides of the vehicles. There's one right there hidden by the shadows. Was able to slow down and then move out of the way. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Scooter Chronicles, how you doing, buddy? Switched over. Okay, switch back because that person slowed down. Okay, we're kind of moving through things. I don't think that's Scooter Chronicles. It looks like the same person. This is Scooter Chronicles. All right, Scooter Chronicles. We're going pretty fast. Found an escape. It's not something I recommend doing, guys, but you found the escape. Don't be doing that. It's a little bit too fast for the area. CBR Brandon, side of the vehicle. Another one. Okay, good job with the progressive braking.
It's alright, it's alright.
I'd be worried about the person behind us. Oh, he said good. He said it's all right, it's all right. Very nice. Handled it. 500 watts. Going through an intersection. We got a left turn. Yeah. Okay, I could see it. I could see how that's a little freaky. Okay, we got the side of the vehicle there. That person decides to go. Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. And we started swerving out of the way. Interesting air horn. We were able to swerve out of the way beforehand so we can keep our space cushion. Get right back in the lane. That'd be one of those situations where I would accelerate through as an escape path. Ren's Tiger. Okay. Just kind of hanging out. Good position for safety so nobody backs into you. Hopefully you don't get rear-ended. Ooh, got a little close. That's fine. That's fine. We're in a good position. They weren't paying attention. They would have hit you. All right, shredded. All right, so we're going pretty fast here. We have somebody switch in front of us. Guess what? You're going to blame them, huh? Yep. I mean, if we're going too fast, they weren't anticipating you. You looked like a small dot back there. All right, keep riding. Ooh, we got an open lane pattern coming up in front of us. Jeep, don't move over. There it is. You guys saw it? Did you guys see that? I mean, take a look. Let's go and watch from the beginning. So right here, we switch lanes, right? We switch lanes. We're talking about human behavior here, not terrible drivers. This is human behavior. It's like we don't want to wait in line. And so we switch lanes ourselves. We probably checked the mirrors. We're probably at the back, whatever it was. We're in the back now. So our lane's moving. Jeep, first opportunity. Switches over. Found the escape on the shoulder. Did a good job. Looks like he's wearing full gear. Looks like he's got a suit. So good job planning your ride. Okay, good job. Assess the relevant threat, navigated. Simple as that. This can happen. I'm not saying that he didn't recognize this pattern, so he's not a good rider. No, this happens. It just happens. It's good to see it, so you're kind of prepared for it. But when it does happen to you, what do? We find an escape. William, here we go. Big open road, having some fun, doing the speed limit probably 80. It's probably 75 there, a little 5 over, not a big deal. Ooh, merging area, swerve left. So slowed it down, didn't have to stop. Hopefully that's the exit he wanted. So he didn't have to stop. So we're going 80. So when I'm looking at these videos and I'm doing after actions, I look at the speed, I look at the environment, and then I start looking for patterns. So I look for gear after the fact, but I look for speed, the environment, and some patterns here. So right now, okay, we're doing pretty good. We're on the interstate, so that's the environment. We're doing 80. He's doing a head check, doing his mirror. Switching over, and now we're coming up to here. So the environment that we're in is, yeah, wide open road, but we're coming up to a merging area, so I'm going to be in orange stage. So typically I'm going to be in yellow stage when I'm in a big open road like this, but when it comes to these merging areas, yeah, orange stage. We see brake lights up ahead. That means somebody's making a decision, so we're going 80 miles an hour. It looks like he's rolling off the throttle right here, and he's starting to apply the brakes. Now, we don't have to stop. It looks like he's already going 75 here. We don't have to stop. We just have to slow down enough to be able to get out of their way. Now, hopefully we've been doing head checks and checking the mirrors, doing 360 situational awareness, so that all we have to do is swerve left if we had to, which is what he's doing. But you've noticed we only went down like 15, 16 miles per hour, 20 at this point, just to buy ourselves some time to make an adjustment and get ourselves out of here. Good job. That person was being dumb. You handled it very well. But that's exactly what I see. Just some videos? Okay.
These bikers found out that a public road is not a racetrack and ended his ride in a very spectacular way.
Yeah, it's not a racetrack, everybody, on these roads. Okay, we're doing some wheelies. I don't think you do wheelies on a racetrack. And, oh, our buddy tried it and dumped the bike. So look at the, that's the issue that we have when it comes to doing stunts like that. You're just creating an issue for everyone else. Thankfully, he's walking or running, moving. Roaring red, here we go. Sun in our eyes, right? Side of the vehicle. Side of the vehicle. Yeah, saw it, handled it, did pretty good. All we had to do was see it ahead of time. Okay, we see that side of the vehicle. We can rev bomb here, so that means we perceived and we're reacting to it right now, but using, you know, our clutch and our throttle. When what we can do, instead of just perceiving, our reaction could be, hey, let's go ahead and move over to the next lane. Instead of rev bombing, let's just move over to the next lane. Also slow it down a little bit just in case this idiot decides to go into this lane too, because then you're going to have to swerve back into this lane. But either way, you're going to get yourself out of there. So that's one of the big things here is once you see it, let's perceive or react in a way that's actually going to put ourselves in a good position for safety, and then move on with our day. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Swedish pancake maker. All right, interesting names, guys. Red light. Ooh. See, that's pretty scary because you get pushed out into the intersection, and hopefully people that have that green light don't hit you. You know, hopefully they're paying attention, right? Colorado ZRX guy. I think this is the same. Oh, getting cut off. Getting cut off. Ooh, that was he cut him off when he was gonna hit the other car. So this wasn't a lane change. No. 1 sec. I gotta see this. He did that on purpose to prevent that motorcyclist from passing. There's got to be something else. There's got to be something else here. There's definitely a road rage something going on. Something going on here. Is that it? Whoa. Open lane. That was, okay, yeah, that was it on the last one. I was like, same person? Like, yeah. So we're coming up to here. We have an open lane pattern. I want you guys to see, and plus we're in the blind spot of this Toyota. So watch, this is what I'm looking at. Remember what I said? I'm looking at the speed, I'm looking at the situation, and I'm looking at some patterns here. So watch this car. It's going faster than this car. So this car is going too slow. This truck driver sees this thing happening in front of them, decides, you know what, I'm going to switch over, not checking their mirrors. It's as simple as that. That's the pattern I see here. And they just make a change. They're like, oh, yeah, that car in the right lane is going faster. I'm going to get in that lane. And they decided to switch. Now, at this point, go ahead and apply some good progressive braking. So we shouldn't have been in the blind spot in the first place, but let's just say it happens, right? So let's go ahead and apply some progressive braking. And we're in this situation, we got to do something. Progressive braking. Because if you accelerate through as an escape, because that's pretty much what we're doing here, is trying to escape behind us. We're trying to let the person in front of us. If we try to escape by accelerating in front, we can run into the cars. We can't swerve right, can't swerve left. We can really kind of only go behind us. All right, so right here, he switched his position too, if you notice that. Let's go back just a little bit. So we're in the middle right here. So when we talk about positioning for safety, this is a good video, by the way. This is a good example. Positioning for safety right in the middle, perfect. We have space cushions to the right and left because we got debris on the right, probably left, we got this person. As soon as that person switches into our lane, we just change lane positions, and now look at the lane position that we're in. So we should be applying the brakes. He's rev bombing, but we should apply the brakes, and then maybe even downshifting for engine braking. But in this situation, it's emergency, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some good progressive braking. But he also switched positions. So if he didn't switch positions, we probably would have gotten hit by that tail of the truck, or at least that rear tire. So good job switching positions and applying brakes. That's what's going to get you out of there. That truck probably didn't see it. He freaked out a little bit there. Finally saw what was happening. So now we're here in this new position. So I don't like this new position. I'm going to switch over because I can't see anything. This is a line of sight issue. This is a line of sight issue. I'm going to switch over so I can hopefully see around this vehicle, or I'm going to switch to this lane so I can see through around this vehicle too. Because if I'm right behind this vehicle, I can't see anything past this vehicle. What's past this vehicle? I have no idea. I don't like that. I don't like that my vision is limited to right here. I don't like that. No. Or fall back. Yeah, Harry. Yeah, exactly. Roll off the throttle. So let's say they're going 45. Let's go 40. A 5 mile difference will allow them to go a little bit further. It's going to increase your space cushion. Good job. Exactly. Ooh, that dude's like all over the place. Whoa.
For some unknown reason, the driver thought that blocking the rider would be appropriate in this situation.
Whoa. Bro, California, lane splitting is legal, yeah, it's legal. You're gonna find drivers like that. You're gonna find drivers like that. If you do, just let them. It's very rare. All right, no audio on this one. Good. Oh, they're moving. Still moving. Still moving. Still moving. Ooh, hit the red line on that one. Rev bombed it. All right, let's take a look. Remember what I say is that I look at the speed. We're going 24. Pretty good. I look at the situation, and I look at the patterns here. The pattern on this one is going to be that side of the vehicle. Tires are going to be rotating and keep moving. They don't have that weight transfer to the front because they stopped and everything. But let's take a look at the situation. Do we have a stop sign? No, we do not. What do they have over here? So I'm going to go boom, 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 back to me, and then we're going to go ahead and move forward. That's how I like to do things. I like to do a little counterclockwise. So we have a one-way, do not enter, so we can't do that. Nope, can't do that. So that means we have only people going this way. I'm assuming they might have stop signs or something like that. I see something there. It looks like a stop sign for them. So they have a stop sign. We can't turn right. No, they got a stop sign. Let's see what the truck had. It looks like they had a yield sign right there. There's an upside-down triangle. So it looks like a yield. So it looks like we had the right of way. So we had the right of way. We're doing fine here. So no vehicles to the right. The other vehicle that's right next to my head has to turn right, and they have a stop sign. So there's no path of travels here. The only thing that we have is in front of us, and they're supposed to yield. Okay. So did not yield. So at this point, obviously they're not stopping. Their tires are rotating. The vehicle's continuing to go. You're not going to win. So you have multiple options here. You can have you can accelerate through. The whole thing here is supposed to be an escape. So you can accelerate through in the middle of a turn. Kind of difficult. Nah, I wouldn't say kind of difficult, but I'm thinking of a new rider. So it's not going to be something I'd expect a new rider to do. You can start going this way, then straighten it up, and then you can go this way. Okay, not a big deal. You can apply some front brake, allow this person to go and get behind them. And then there's obviously the panic where you can just slam the brakes and then dump the bike. Or come up to here, find an escape, handled it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there was a yield for us at all. And so now we're kind of like doing this stuff. And it's not what I recommend, but if you want to go ahead and get through it, handle it. But yeah, it was a very interesting situation. It was a very interesting situation. All right, let's take a look at this one. It looks like there's a quad lock. It's an Indian Scout, I'm assuming. Let's take a look. All right, come through here. Sides of the vehicles. Okay, is that a Prius? Okay. Oh. This is what I tell you guys. So we do see something here. We see that somebody came out in front of us. We're going to have to get around them. Okay, we're rev bombing, doing our stuff, telling the person to go. We're getting pissed off. I get it. We allow them to go. And now we're looking left. So when we talk about turning your head and looking where you want to go and when you're doing your U-turns, and it just makes things easier. So if you're just driving straight right here, if you're riding straight and you look left, guess where we're going? Yeah, we went left. We're in the other lane. We're in the other lane now. So imagine if there was a car there. We just ran into the car. You don't look back to get when you're pissed off. Look forward. You pass the situation, go forward, move on. Because this kind of stuff, man, how embarrassing would that be if you ran into a car? How embarrassing. All right, here we go. Side of the vehicle poking out. Good job with the braking. Good job with the progressive braking. Handled it, handled it, handled it.